What is up, you guys? Hello. Come do a little makeup tutorial, I guess. I'm gonna be naming all my products for y'all and showing y'all why I do what. Starting off strong with my eyebrows. Y'all literally love my eyebrows and y'all ask for a tutorial every time. I use Combat Brow Gel. I use the pink one, but the clear one is definitely stronger. I grabbed some on a spoolie that I use for my brow gel, and I just start brushing my hairs up, making sure that they're all coated in the gel. Once they're all up, I push them down to make sure they're flat, and I grab a eyebrow comb. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I call it. And then I just shape my eyebrow, kind of just in like, the way you would shape an eyebrow, that's what it looks like. So cute. Okay, before we carve our eyebrows with concealer, we're gonna want to hydrate our face. You're gonna want to take a serum, literally any serum. This serum's from Burlington. Any serum to hydrate that face. Okay, after the serum, we're gonna go in with some moisturizer. Literally, again, don't matter as long as you moisturize your face, because it will make carving your eyebrows so much smoother because your face is hydrated. Okay, what I use to carve my eyebrows is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Cream Puff. We're gonna get started with the angled brush. And literally all I do here is outline my eyebrows like as if they were pomade brows. Just outline them hoes. Okay, the top of our brows are done. We're going to do the exact same thing on the bottom of our brows. We're simply just outlining our brow and making it pop out. Okay, guys, now I take a Real Techniques blending brush and I just start blending the concealer around my brows. Just blend it out, and then we're going to move on to our base. Okay, you guys, we turned our big light on because we mean business. We're going to go in with our two primers first. I use two e.l.f. ones. I use the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. And then I use the e.l.f. Power Grip, but the pink one with niacinamide. First, I apply the poreless one, and then we rub that in very gently. And following that, I do the e.l.f. Power Grip. I do one dot on each side of my face. People say to tap it. If you feel like tapping it, tap it. Again, I don't give a fuck, and my base is tea every time, so I'm just going to rub it. Okay, face is prepped. Now, for my main foundation, I use Milani Conceal and Perfect, but really, I use any foundation. It just depends on the day, but this is the one I use practically every day. Applying it with a makeup brush that I use. I'm using my small one because my thing is broken, so I have to like scoop it, but normally I use this one from... It's definitely way more faster. Like, using the small one is irritating, but I have to. But anyways, I just go on and I apply an even layer all around my face. This is honestly pretty satisfying. I like this part. Okay, I take a Real Techniques big ass sponge, and that's what I use to blend my foundation. We just go pretty much hand with it. I feel like it definitely works way faster. Okay, guys, face is all blended out. I just added the Too Faced concealer, the same one I used on my eyebrows. I do that because I feel like my foundation, it's not to its full coverage potential. So I add the Too Faced right under my eyes, and I feel like that definitely helps before I go in with like contour or bronzer. Before I finish blending this out, look at this side and then look at this side. Just me. Okay, now is where I carve out my nose and I contour my face. I'm getting deja vu. I made a video like this not too long ago. But anyways, now is where I carve my face, do my nose, all that shit. The way I carve my nose is simple as fuck. Okay, there's my nose carved out. Anyways, now I go in with my bright eye before I go and bronze my face. So let's put the bright eye. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer. And what I used to carve my nose was the NYX Wonder Stick. She's very rough down, okay? Anyways, now I blend this out. I fix my nose contour, and I also just blend it out. And then whatever, like, is left is what I use to bronze. I feel like doing this, it gives you a better like sense of direction on where to place your like bronzing drops. So I definitely feel like this helps. So take tips. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are very bright. Now I go in with my e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer in shade Medium, and I apply 2 dots to each side of my face, 2 dots on my forehead, and 2 dots right here on my chin. Blend out the ones on the bottom. I'm definitely keeping it like under my chin, so like if I were to look down or to the side, it definitely matches my neck. Now these right here are to definitely like make that face, so we're gonna want to keep it high but not too high because of the blush. Remember the blush placement, y'all. And then obviously you blend your forehead, bring it down towards this side so it all goes together. Okay, guys, so time for blush. I'm using the e.l.f. Camo blush in shade Dusty Rose. I'm just applying a few. I change my blush depending on whatever look I'm going for, but today is what I'm using that. And I start blending out with a Real Techniques brush. This was either going to be for my bronzer or blush, but I'm glad I picked it for my blush because the blush definitely needs more control and help. Y'all know me, I like to bring it up to my eyebrows if I'm not wearing no eyeshadow, so that's what I'm doing. I added some on my brow bone, and I'm also going to bring it on the side right here. Okay, so before I go set my face, I want to make sure everything is in the exact placement. I kind of don't like how the blush goes down here. So I'm going to go back in with my Bright Eye Concealer, the L'Oreal. I put 2 little dots right there, and then I grab the same blending sponge. Oh, my English is messing up, y'all. Oh my god. But then I just start blending it, but instead of blending it out, I'm keeping it right here. So then it can create a little ombre effect with the blush and my bright eye. See what I mean? Like, that looks so cute. I'm obsessed with the placement of my, like, base. Like, I literally just could die for it every time. Now, I'm going to set my face. This is definitely my holy grail. The One Size Translucent Setting Powder. Every time people ask me what's a product they should get if they're going for expensive. And I always say this. Because it's not even expensive. It's $40. Which is a lot. But there's definitely more expensive ones, okay? I have some of my powder puff ready to go. I'm going to trade off with my beauty sponge, though. Oh, shit. That's what I want to use. And I go and I blend out my bright eye, make sure there's no creases. And right as there's no creases, y'all, you're gonna want to hurry up and start setting that face so you don't get creases. Start from setting my eye, working my way all across my face except your eyelids. Don't set your eyelids yet. Okay guys, my whole face is set except for my eyelids, and I'm about to spray my setting spray, the Milani Make It Last setting spray, not the charcoal one, this one. Anyways, the reason why we didn't set our eyelids is because when you spray your face with this, it's gonna make it wet, obviously, and your immediate instinct is to look up so you don't crease right here, which is true. You're doing good if you're doing that, yeah. But when you look up, you're gonna mess up your eyelids. It's gonna crease if you powdered it, so don't powder it and powder it after. So let's do this. I'm telling you, everyone's immediate instinct is to immediately look up so you don't mess up your base, but girl, you're gonna mess it up here. Let me show you. Okay, let's get up close and personal. Do y'all see that? That would have happened no matter what. If you powdered it, it would have still looked like that, probably even worse. Now we can politely blend it out and then add powder. Okay, another way to get your base smooth as fuck, I live by this. Setting spray, y'all did y'all loose powder, you did your setting spray. Now that your setting spray is dry and damp, we're gonna go in with our pressed powder. This is the Fit Me powder in shade 120. I grab a generous amount and boom, I just start putting it right under my eyes, and I promise you this makes it so smooth. I'm getting like deja vu. I made a video like this, and I'm saying the exact same words I'm saying them. I made a video about this already. Okay, we're looking very bright again. I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer. This is my powder bronzer, Milani Sunkissed bronzer. Yes, in shade medium. All my bronzer shades are medium. I get a lot of comments. I start right here. Actually, I do it in the exact places that I put the powder bronzer. So right here, and of course on that forehead. The forehead is where it matters the most because it's what's gonna like ombre it to your face. Make sure you bring your bronzer always to the fucking side. Like, I don't care. Make sure you bring that shit down to where it meets. Boom. Look how cute. I love a toasty look. But anyways, last time I did toasty, people were like, you forgot the blush. No, bitch. Anyways, now we are going in with our blush. My favorite powder blush is the Wet n Wild blushes. They're so good. This one, as you can tell, is very much loved. And my other one actually broke, and it's all in my drawer. So trust me, she's loved. But this is my favorite shade. This is in shade Mellow Wine. And I usually get this at like Walgreens or something, but I promise you it's literally probably at the Dollar General. Just look how cute that looks. As y'all know, again, eyebrow bone. I feel like it looks airbrushed, and I've seen some people say that they tried it and they liked it too. So I'm not talking on my ass, but yes. And make sure to bring it right here too. Y'all, oh my god, don't forget the fucking side. Just because y'all can't see don't mean she don't need love. Personally, I'm a blush whore, so I need some on my nose too. Look how cute that's looking. Let's get up and close personal. Look at that shit. Thank ya. That was everything for base talk, so let's get into the last steps. Alright, get y'all screenshot shit ready. This is what the lashes I use. I use J Mire lashes, Jimire on Amazon. Style fluffy, and I stack too. I use Lash Princess for my top eyelashes, and I use the Milani 2B mascara for my bottom. I use the green duo lash glue. Okay, you guys, lashes are on. No, I don't want to try thinner lashes. Trust me, I do other things, but this is just where I'm always going to come back to. I always ask for my waterline. Here it is, Maybelline Tattoo Studio. This is the only one that stays long. I love a good white waterline. This is so cute. Now I'm going to do my bottom lashes. Remember, guys, 2B mascara is always better done in layers. So this is layer 1. Here's the second layer. They're looking cute. Okay, a lot of people always ask me what I use for my fake dermal. I just use these. I got them from a beauty supply, and I use my duo lash glue. I put a dot of glue. It's probably different every time, but y'all think it's real, so I'm doing something right. Please stick it on. For my lip combo, I use Infinite Glow lip liners, and then I use the Milani Color Fetish lipsticks. This is in shade Pleasure, and this is in shade First Class. Okay, guys, this is my full face. Wait, let me be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. That was my entire base routine.